We got to know how many Rams we're going to have in this game.
Absolutely. Oz, I'm so disappointed. I'm so disappointed.
It's so sad. That was such an epic match. I was invested every single time a new wave of Rams came through.
And the fact that we, know that there was another full hour of gameplay there.
And considering how far back the stats were against Bees to get degrees, for him to pull out a win out of that,
Yeah.
what happened? I need to know.
Absolutely. So disappointing. Hopefully we don't get any more breaks. Again, that was the longest one, and it does tend to happen on long replays. I know that much. Okay, here's the prediction. Have at it. I think that'll work. In this game, let's get started. Bees get degrees in blue and the Celts on the bottom, and squeekyg top right, red Japanese. We've seen Japanese, we've seen Celts come out quite a lot tonight. They're both very strong civs, so
that was Bees get degrees on Celts last game too. So if I guess Squeaky didn't ban, did they both pass on bans? Do you know?
They both passed on all bans, and also
gotcha.
they passed on the pick, which you're not supposed to be able to do. But
well, I mean, in their defense, given their seed and me knowing Bees get degrees personally, being a little less familiar with Age of Empires, when you don't really know what to choose, it's kind of sometimes just better to YOLO, right? Like,
absolutely.
Just throw
I'm not
at me.
mad.
Let's see what happens.
I'm not mad. It means we get to watch Yucatan, which has not been played before. This is fresh.
Interesting.
We get water kind of scattered throughout. Some trees, a lot of little choke point, or a lot of like sort of bigger-ish like choke points you could defend. Interesting. Okay, so we're gonna mark that as a Bees for one. No idea. Maybe he's picking the Celts because he had like an incredible revelation at 1 hour 50 in the last game, and he just completely turned it around.
Absolutely right. You just got to get those Woad Raiders cranked up to 11 and run like the speed of wind, and they take out all of the Rams, regardless of how many caps they have.
Oh, I didn't even realize Woad Raiders against Rams is got to be so effective.
So strong, right?
Yeah. We've got the Ram count running. You got another 8 minutes in there. Put your points to the test. If anybody's still here. 6 viewers. Here we go. All right. Pretty much, 8 on food for Celts. And, we're just trying to get up to those next ages for both of these players. Castle Age, both of these civs. Castle Age is going to be pretty strong. Maybe a Feudal Age Man-at-Arms rush for the Japanese is feasible. They have a pretty strong economy. Also, fishing ships, very good. So, there's definitely not enough fish in these little ponds to make that worthwhile.
Yeah, you can do some interesting and fun tricks with fishing traps, but I think that's one of those things that I don't know if players at this ELO would try that. I know that's something dumb I would try, and that's not to say that I'm that much higher ELO or anything, but like, it's just like, that body of water seems big enough. I could throw some fish traps in there.
Sure. I mean, it could work. You gotta like go into it knowing, okay, I'm fish trapping right now. This is my plan.
Exactly. So that way you have no villagers on food. You have only villagers on wood, and then
I love Bees. Last game too, he was good, even though it was much more open. Really focusing on these choke points and these walls. These very like small critical locations in the front of the base.
Very interesting too. That last game you pointed out the double gap in the wall due to the elevation shift.
It's so unfortunate.
So unfortunate. I just was having flashbacks to my game last year against Nut and Silly Seth. Just absolutely destroyed by not having everything walled off correctly. So at least whenever somebody asks me for advice for new players, I say walls.
Walls. Always
walls
test them. If they look a little sus, just try to path somebody through it and see what happens.
If you have a lumber line next to a wall, please make sure that lumber line does not eat into your wall.
Like, keep an eye on it, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, 17 on food in the Dark Age and 12-6. This is looking like a very fast Feudal Age for Japanese.
Yeah, for both, huh?
For both, actually, that's true.
Yeah, because I think you're trying to get building count because he's spending all the time on the walls. He's probably got more on wood for the sake of trying to build buildings and rocket through castle.
Trying to sneak through there, but there's not any sand, so you can't make it.
Bummer, bummer. Oh, did he do it?
Another boar?
No. He just got rejected. I got you. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Good boar position, too.
Maybe if that was a mill, but a nitpick.
Yeah, yeah. I played a little ring around the rosy, but that's okay.
Yeah, it's okay. That's like a third boar. It's fine.
Yeah, exactly.
I think a lot of boars here, actually. These are a little far to pull, unless you want to, like, move your whole economy out there, but plenty of food scattered around the map. Quite varied with the random little fish ponds, which, 200 shorefish, not anything to frown at. A boar is, like, 200 food itself, so okay 340, but either way.
Got that feudal up for Squeaky there.
There it is, halfway down. Bees not there on the food count yet,
and trying to wall off, but the scout got in. I wonder if he'll just trap it in there.
Red is able to find a way in. This gap is pretty wide and it's in the back, so I don't know if he's going to prioritize it. We'll see. We might see some palisades. There's definitely enough wood in the bank for bees.
That rear forest patch too, I think that's completely blocked off, so that would be a great third or second town center location for bees get degrees.
Okay, yeah.
Just
like
right
back
down
here?
in there. Yeah, exactly, because there's nothing getting through there.
Okay. There's that age up, and we've got just some militia for blue. Okay, now going feudal. Not too far behind here. However, the Japanese player basically able to click Castle Age right now. Just needs the buildings.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's going to realize or optimize towards that, but...
Villager count is tight this time.
It's close. Housed?
Yeah.
Oh. But 24-24. And idle TC time... It's not a Caltego game, but I'll take it.
You'll Caltego it?
Yeah. A little bit of wheelbarrow here. This is fine. Yeah. I just don't know what the plan is for the Japanese right now.
Yeah. Forward barracks, though.
Oh, true.
Barracks as well.
Wait. Oh, yeah. Okay, I guess maybe we're seeing this as an opportunity to wall or like the front line. Do these players know where the enemy is? Yes, and definitely yes. Okay. I mean, that is the biggest gap. The rest of them are just like one tile. Looks like that boar is out. Get on those turkeys, boys.
Break it tight.
Ooh. Okay, ram count predictions. Oh, all right. We got some over 20s, over 5s. Blacksmith with forging sort of indicates to me aggression sometime soon. Also, all of the food has been spent, so no Castle Age for Squeaky just yet. And it's going to be on Man-at-Arms. We're going Man-at-Arms feudal.
Is that 4 Man-at-Arms, huh? He's got 5. He's got 1 out?
2 out now, and 3 more in the queue. Bees does see that guy.
Yeah. Stone walls already.
Okay, squeekyg going for the feudal age stone walls, like at the top of the base here. I guess we want to keep those raiders out. But what raiders, you ask? Well, we got some militia. These guys have spiky clubs. Okay.
And villager count definitely still tighter.
Yeah. It definitely, bees let it get away from him a little bit in the last game, especially when the second town center came up for squeekyg, but So far, very close.
Well, and also interesting, no villagers on stone for bees, but you got 2 on stone for Squeaky. So I wonder if that means he's going to try and just work his way up to a castle, or if he's going to drop a couple of town centers real quick.
It kind of almost looks like he's just feeding that into stone walls. Let's see if he builds more
sure.
after that.
Yeah.
Kind of a... I don't know. I don't know if I like that as an investment, but yeah, here's more.
Oh, and that's way forward, huh?
Right
I
in
guess
front.
it's like right in
think he's,
between, yeah.
Like trying to find the best choke points here.
Yeah.
Yeah, this can work as a base layout, I guess. Yeah. Scout Cav gonna find that Stonewall villager. And I mean, I was kind of hoping for the, Man-at-Arms rush, but
Yeah.
we're just gonna get the
5 or
Man-at-Arms
6
part right now, I think.
Sure. Well, there's that stone wall. I think you're right. He's just funding the stone wall.
Hey, those stone walls will last you.
They will last you for sure.
Straight down the whole side of the map right now.
Yeah.
Right.
That's a considerable chunk.
Yeah. And all the way up there. Do we have wheelbarrow? Okay, at least there's that. These villagers are moving a little bit faster. Berries are out. Couple more houses coming down. What's blue been up to? We're looking at red right now. Some palisade walls, producing a little bit of... Okay, I mean, he's kind of stopped with the military, focusing on economy.
Yeah.
Villager count again, 32. Very impressive.
Let's see, we got 10 on wood, 14 on food.
Paused for like just a split second. It's great.
I was trying to figure out what happened to the
14.
villagers, but it must be all idols.
Yeah, Red has got
there
0
we
on
go.
food. I think he's run out of all the natural things he's willing to take right now. Just gonna have to move to farms, but they don't count as food workers until those farms are built.
Right, yeah. And if everybody else is off building stone walls, then wow, I think that is an entire stone wall around the entire thing.
It's gonna be locked in. There's still a gap here, but that's easy to plug. Blue gonna move forward with the army, but again, we've got feudal age militia, which you always hate to see. No upgrades either. Okay, men-at-arms coming through.
All right.
I'd like to see forging. I'd like to see scaled mail armor, but
And he's testing his walls. There it is.
okay,
Love it. You'll love to see
test.
it.
Here we go. Let's see who sees this first.
That man
Red walking
Not
past.
gonna complete in time, is it?
Not in
5,
time.
4.
Well,
he might.
okay.
He might.
The Japanese player giving him the opportunity to complete that man-at-arms upgrade, and now turns. Still gonna wipe blue, I think, here.
It's gonna be pretty close, but look at that response. Like he was testing his own wall. Didn't get what he wanted to see. Yeah.
Right up into that gold. So this is okay. There's one hole still, and it's gonna be enough. Unfortunate for blue.
No.
Okay. And now we're under the TC. Are we going to see a garrison or a town bell?
Nice. Select garrison. Very good.
Okay. Not bad. And this initial force of man-at-arms is going to go down eventually. There might be a few that squeekyg can sneak around to do some raiding, but... Okay, looks like he's just going to take fights against the scout cav, which is a good fight for red.
Yeah, but that's all the man-at-arms. So
that's it. Do we have more production? Not much. Here it comes. A little bit.
Yeah, a little bit backed up.
35-32 on the villager count. 4 eco kills for red there.
Both players struggling for food at this point.
I think they both lost one to the boar there at some point as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. Gotta keep an eye on that. Okay, this is pretty good force to again move out, but you're gonna know this guy is gonna have the whole thing. He's gonna have it blocked, right?
Yeah. Here's hoping. Here's
we'll
hoping.
see. Here it comes. Oh, maybe.
Oh, that pain train. It's big.
Oof.
Oof, indeed.
Oh, a whole 20 channel points is up for the taking in this bet. Incredible. We're gonna have one high roller in the chat after this game.
Mhm.
The walls here from squeekyg. Does he know? He has to know about this. Okay, he hasn't specifically scouted it, but there is
You
a
would
hole
think,
here.
right?
This is like, you know, you're putting a $5,000 like specialized lock on like a door where there's a window open next to it. You know.
Yeah. Well, it's a lock for
basically
viewing, not a lock for
negated.
using.
Looks great though. You're right about that.
Looks great.
Skirmisher's
Yeah,
coming
exactly.
out. I don't know why.
I think he did get that wall off.
Archery ranges for blue. Maybe it's just a incredible top tier read. Okay, so that wall is completed now. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
no way through. You could just bust down a house with this many man-at-arms. Or a palisade. It's probably even easier to do.
I'm guessing that's probably why the archery range is just trusting in the strength of the wall and then just, you know, pick off people on the other side.
Yeah, and we do have archers for blue. Not bad for Celts.
And he's got a lot of wood and gold, so maybe he's trying to save that food to age up.
Yeah, we could see... Oh, some of these... Is there
another hole?
Take me back.
No.
I know we're so late, but I need to see there's another hole.
Oh, there's
and
another
a gate.
hole.
There's a hole and the gate let through. Oh no.
Oh, man.
Oh, so
my soul.
One option to, if you really find yourself running into hole oh no.
Oh no. He is walking that villager up though. He's about to plug that hole.
He's gonna plug it if he can.
If he can.
Here we go.
Oh,
quick wall. Nope.
No,
not quite.
Not enough. Not enough.
You can download grid mod for AOE2, and it'll help you see these holes a little bit more clearly because you'll be able to see. I have a grid on extremely faintly. It's not going to come through on Twitch right now.
Yeah.
Just so that everybody knows I'm a great gamer.
That tiny tree mod is quite nice too. That's helped me wall better for sure.
Yeah,
I like the larger luscious trees, but boy.
Yeah. Very much a need to have if you want to be competitive, I think.
Yup. Oof, the men-at-arms just going ham,
squeekyg is just showing a love for raiding. This game and the last one, I'm a fan.
Is that a stand? Oh no, it's a stand ground stance for the cavalry.
Okay.
I guess it makes for good control, but no, the wood line.
Oh, so
not like this.
Pushed off the food, move on to the wood.
Yeah.
Gold mine has been like this for like 20 minutes. I just want to mention.
Oh no!
Keep that mining camp down there, my guy. It's not gonna hurt you. Gonna clean this up, I think. Yeah.
Gonna clean it up. Wow.
Okay. The scout cav are doing work. We've got the attack upgrade on those guys. Oh, actually, turns out incorrect read. We got a couple more man-at-arms. All right. What's the follow-up now? More man-at-arms? No, it's a pivot.
Spears in there.
A lot of spears.
Yeah, I mean, that'll be good against that scout cav for sure.
Absolutely. Bees get degrees leaning hard into scout cav. Last game as the Celts probably will again here. But those spears are going to be pretty weak against any more archers that get produced, though.
Yeah, and he does have it's nice to see the production buildings being in multiples instead of one, because I think one of my earliest mistakes when I was playing Age of Empires was thinking, like, why can't I make enough archers? Why can't I make enough? Like, well, you need 8 buildings sometimes.
Absolutely. The Age 4 games, the last one with Aloysian and Swilly, I just want to mention, Aloysian had, like, I don't know, like 5k of every resource, at least. But just couldn't produce enough units to fight off the attack and just had to call the GG.
Yeah.
Got to get those production buildings down.
It is interesting, too, when you watch a pro do it, because they have this kind of, like, well-practiced, this is how many units I need to be able to produce enough
Yeah.
pushback force, right?
Yeah.
And there's I think that's just something that you learn with time. I don't think it's something that you can well, maybe it's something you can math out if that's your preferred way of learning, but at least as a beginner, I feel like
Not for
feeling
me.
that out, knowing that ratio is just that's the trick, right?
Yeah. Like knowing exactly how many units you need on a resource in order to constantly produce military,
Mm-hmm.
how many production buildings a certain amount of villagers can support constantly producing.
Yep.
All that stuff, it's either intuitive or like through practice, or you just do the math, I guess. But that's, I'm just gonna like close my eyes and spin around in a circle if I have to do math on
Yeah,
managing
yeah, I know.
players.
Give me a second. I'll just make 8. I'll just make 8. 8
I'll
should be
just
good.
make like, yeah, just as many as I can. It's fine. It'll be
Right.
okay.
And that's when you go, oh, who's attacked my wood line because I don't have enough wood for buildings. Oh,
More man-at-arms coming through.
Slaughtered.
It's just a lot of unfortunate trades for blue right now.
And
Still holding on.
really did work on the cavalry.
Yeah, that cav did not last. Blue, bees get degrees now. Oh, still losing vills. 31 to 51 now. And his enemy does have 2 TCs. This game is looking similar in numbers to the last one.
Yeah, it is interesting because we're back down to that really low ratio where Squeaky's just got the upper hand for sure.
I think it's even further here.
There's the castle age up though.
Okay.
Nice.
Oh, castle for both.
Yeah, castle. I missed Squeaky.
Definitely just missed that. Yeah.
But interesting. We'll see how that turns the tide here because
the rating is strong in castle.
Yeah, and the rating is good, but the Celts really start to shine in castle. I would agree.
We have
castle drop
13 forward vills. There is a hole here, so you can get through, and we have enough stone for a castle drop, I think. But he's just gonna go into this mining camp for the time being. I think he decided not enough military presence here for now.
Best to be safe.
But as far as upgrades goes, Red's still with the advantage, getting that melee attack upgrade. I think Blue's just trying to hold on, tread water, and not die right now. And that's the advantage you get from attacking the enemy in their base, pushing all the stress onto them.
Yep. I think too that's where oh man, I'm forgetting his name. The gentleman who was just casting.
Ravenwolf, Wolf of the North.
Yeah, Wolf of the North. Thank you.
One of those 3 names. Yeah.
Well, when he was saying about having a strong mental game, right? Like, all you really see is what is happening in your base, unless you have active scouting of your opponent's base. So it's real easy to not see how far away you are from them or how close you are to them. In this case, like we're able to see the stats, and it's real easy to see.
God
like
mode.
This is
rough. We know what's happening.
Yeah, but I mean, in Bees Get Degrees' case, it's a matter of like, do I keep fighting or do I like just give up at this point? Because he's got a castle in my base and have been nothing but attacked the entire game. Like you have to kind of know that if your opponent's eco's untouched, like that's not a good look.
I mean, squeekyg is just booming to his heart's content behind this unclosed stone wall the whole game.
Yeah,
untouched. This castle, I think, definitely works more as an emotional damage kind of a castle.
Yeah.
I guess it denies a couple of production buildings, but it's not on a resource. Like, I'd love to see it here.
Mm-hmm. A little bit tighter in, yeah, absolutely.
A little bit closer, denies stone and farms. But, again, it's a good, safe starting point to launch a final attack, and it's going to do a lot of emotional damage to the enemy player. So
yeah, that takes some mental fortitude. Oh, there are 2 siege workshops coming up for bees.
Make it 3 for red. Okay, siege workshops here.
No, you got here come the Rams, the counter oppose. Is that 4?
Yeah, are we going to see Ram versus Ram action right now?
Oh, somebody play a Ram Ranch in the background. Let's go.
18. Sorry. More units rolling in for red. Some 4. Okay, we are just getting Rams. I would like to see capped Ram.
Let the army push in.
Flashbang. White screen.
Oh no. Desync.
Oh no, just the stat screen. Don't worry. I'm
Okay.
Okay. I don't have any notes about Japanese cav being like, or siege being like bad or anything. So should have capped ram. We got some counter battering rams here, but only producing out of 2 and only producing 2. So
and housed.
Definitely new to the Ram Ranch experience and housed.
The Ram Ranch experience is a rough one.
Gotta optimize that Ram Ranch strategy.
Oh, absolutely.
No. All these buildings going down. It's going to be a house down. 45 out of 40, 117 out of 155. Not numbers you like to see. When you back
yourself into a corner like that, like what you could try and escape, right, and build outside of this, but you've already walled yourself in, so you have to think about, do I want to delete that wall?
Are also walled in from the enemy. This is kind of a containment wall.
Yeah, did he scout that though? I don't know if he did.
He saw one of these getting built, at least. I know that much.
Okay.
Okay, so he sees some incomplete information there. How much does our red players... Oh my... Uh-oh.
Oh no.
That's a shame. Most of the map, actually, the entire map, fully scouted. Almost.
Yeah.
Not bad, not bad. And it looks like manual scouting too.
Yeah, and a little bit of that information's pretty old because he doesn't see any of those siege workshops, so that's a problem. Yeah,
the forward stuff here you don't see. These like ground patches are only replay situations, so none of the players are going to see those. Red with just kind of encircling the enemy, sending reinforcements around like a boa constrictor.
Good call on the containment wall. It really is a containment wall.
There's nowhere to run.
I know you haven't run away because, yeah, you're not here.
Yeah. This is such a weird map. Like, the fight is in the back side, the back corner.
Yeah.
Oh, no capped ram. But it's okay because there's enough. And now the counter rams are making their push.
And there's so much army to support it. Yeah, GG.
There it is. He sees all those. That's a GG. 45 longswords, 30 scout cavalry. Bees get degrees. Loves that Celt scout cavalry. He must know something I don't.
Good holding on too. Like as much as it was pretty rough from where we were sitting, he did hold on and try and fight it off. And then after he saw that army move in, was just like, I don't have a place to go here.
Yeah, he had no army at all and nowhere to back up into. But good hold up until like the last possible like feasible moment there. That was a good time to call it.